So page 16, and we're talking about Janet's first day at preschool. Repeat. Janet's first day at preschool. Janet's first day at preschool. February 23rd. Today, we welcomed a new friend. Her name is Janet Lee. At circle time, we read a book about the alphabet. We enjoyed nursery rhymes too. In the afternoon, we had fun with Play-Doh. AM snack, fruit and milk. Lunch, green beans, rice, and chicken. PM snack, peaches and crackers. Okay, we saw this sign already in the preschool room on the previous picture. Now let's take a look at the paragraph to the left of the parents' message board. Janet Lee is Kevin Lee's older sister. Janet Lee is Kevin Lee's older sister. She's a new student at Happy Valley Child Care Center. She's a new student at Happy Valley Child Care Center. She is in the preschool room. She is in the preschool room. Her teacher is Raquel Orozco. Janet's mother comes at 5 o'clock and she reads this note on the parent message board. And that's the note that we read about what happened during the day on February 23rd. Now let's look at the comprehension items. Comprehension. Comprehension. That's to tell if you understand the story. So we're going to have, you tell me whether we say yes, it's true, no, not true, or no information about this topic. The first one, Janet is in preschool. Yes, that is right. That is right. Number 2, Raquel is Janet's teacher. Yes, that's right. Number 3, this note is on the parent message board. Yes, that's right. Number 4, Janet's class enjoyed nursery rhymes. Yes, that's right. Janet had a 45-minute nap. No or no? No, that's not true. Or no information. No information. There's no information about a nap. Nothing here said about napping. So we don't know. Did she take a nap? I don't know. Because it's not here on the parent message board. So we don't want to say, no, it's not true. but we say no information. Okay, how about 6? Janet liked her lunch. No information. We know that she ate these items, but we don't know if she enjoyed it or liked it or not. Right. Okay, now we have a couple of questions about child care providers and parents. Now, we want to know, how can parents, child care providers, and teachers share information about children? How can they share information? How can we share information about the children? By telephone? Okay. What else? In person? Good. What else? By email? Yes. Okay. What's another way? How about this? In a message board for general information, but sometimes we write about it in a child's notebook. Now, at your child, how many of you have a job now at a child care center? Raise your hand. How many of you work at a child care center? Okay. Do you have a notebook for children at your child care center? Okay. So some child care centers have a notebook for each child. Then you can write something special about the child. Maybe the child wet his pants, and you gave him the clean pants that were in the cubby. So now the parents need to take home the dirty pants and bring an extra pair of pants tomorrow. So you can write the note in the notebook for the child. So there are different ways that we, parents, child care providers, and teachers can share information. We can talk in person, talking. We can email. We can leave a telephone message or call and talk to them on the phone. And we can write notes. Okay? So those are good ways for us to communicate. It's important for us to communicate about the children so it will be helpful for everybody who loves the children and wants to have them grow up very well. The second question says, do you think Anna will get more information from Janet's teacher or from Kevin's teacher? Do you remember Kevin, Janet and Kevin? Do you remember? Which one is Janet? Older or younger? Older. How, and which one is Kevin? He's a baby. He's the younger brother. So what do you think? Do you think Anna will get more information from Janet's teacher or from Kevin's teacher? Oh, interesting. Some of you say Janet's teacher. Some of you say Kevin's teacher.
Janet,
Well,
Janet teacher from Kevin.
Different types of information, maybe. We'll look at the different kinds of information. I tell you, which one of the children can talk? I ask you this question. Janet and Kevin. Who can talk? Janet. So can Janet tell her mommy and daddy something about what she did today? Yes. Can Kevin tell his mommy and daddy? No. So maybe it's important, if you're taking care of the infant, you write down more information, because the baby, the infant, cannot tell stories yet, cannot talk yet. But the older children, they can tell stories, they can talk, they can communicate some ideas, right? So you should think about the age of children and their development. What are they capable of doing? Okay, let's look at activity 5. This is reading number 2. This is about Kevin's first day at childcare. Kevin's first day at childcare. Janet's baby brother is Kevin Lee. Janet's baby brother is Kevin Lee. It is Kevin's first day at childcare too. It's Kevin's first day at childcare too. He is 8 months old. His parents and the providers at his new childcare center shared information with each other. This way, he will have an easy transition. You know, transition means a change from something old to something new. Maybe the first 8 months he stayed at home, and maybe his parents took care of him every day. Now he's going to daycare. That's a big change for him. That's a big change. So to make the transition easier, the parent and the child care providers need to communicate very well in order to know about Kevin's behavior and what he likes, what made him happy, what made him upset, those sorts of things. Let's continue. Here is the report for Kevin's first day. Anna Lee wrote notes in the section at the top. Notes from parent at drop-off. Okay, let me ask you, what does drop-off mean? Drop-off.
Bring him.
That's the time when the parents leave the child at the child care center. All right, so we use the term drop off as a verb. I'm going to drop off my children at 8 o'clock. I'm going to drop off my children at 9:30. I'm going to drop off the baby with you. That is a verb. What is the drop-off time? The drop-off time. The drop-off time. Maybe at some daycare centers, it's 8 o'clock. And drop-off time at other daycare centers is 9 o'clock. Maybe drop-off time at your babysitter is 10 o'clock. So drop-off time is the time that the parents leave the children with the babysitter or the child care center. What's the opposite of drop-off? Pick up. Right. At the beginning of the day, it's drop-off. At the end of the day, pick up. That's pick-up time. So let's look at the report. And the report, it says, notes from parent at drop-off. That means at the time that the parent leaves the child at the child care center. Let's continue with the next sentence. The child care providers wrote many notes during the day. In the section, notes from child care provider. So we can look at the second page of this story, and it will show us the daily reports. Notice that it says daily, and I want you to know daily means every day, every day. So for infants, there's a daily report from the infant room, and the teacher needs to write down a lot of information about the infant and what the infant did during the day or what you did with the infant during the day. So the name of the child is at the top, Kevin Lee, and these are notes from parents. So who wrote this note? Anna Lee. That's his mom. That's his mother. So you can see Anna wrote this note when she brought Kevin to the infant room at 8:30 in the morning. She wrote this: I hope Kevin has a good first day. He likes to go out in the stroller. He also likes to hear nursery rhymes and lullabies. Kevin has his teddy bear with him. He loves it. There's more milk in the freezer. Mix some formula with his cereal. I will come at 1:30 to nurse. Thanks. Anna Lee. Is that his grandma? Is that his sister? That's his mother, right. So what does it mean? I will come at 1:30 to nurse. What does it mean to nurse? To breastfeed, to breastfeed, to breastfeed. Okay, so when I come to nurse, I breastfeed the baby. So maybe I take some time from my work. I drive my car to your daycare center. I breastfeed the baby. I nurse the baby. Then I go back. Okay? So some mothers live or work close to the child care centers. Then they can go to nurse the baby. But if they work far away, it's difficult. They can't do that. They need to pump their breast milk. Let's look at the notes from the child care provider. Here we have meals, AM, and here we have PM, right? So it shows us what kind of food or drink and some kind of comments. What kind of food or drink and the comments. Let's look at 9:30 in the morning. It says 8 ounces of breast milk. So that's what the child care provider fed Kevin. How did he feel? He was happy and thirsty. So did he finish it? Did he drink all of it? Yes, I think so. If he was thirsty. You know thirsty?
Yeah.
What is thirsty? You want to drink more. You want to drink a lot. Good. Okay, at 11 o'clock, green beans in a jar. You know jar? Like a little bottle. Cereal with formula. And what are the comments? He doesn't like green beans. He pushed it away. Right. So I guess he didn't like that flavor, huh? How about 12 o'clock? Jar of peaches, cereal, and formula. How does he feel about that? He likes fruit. Happy face. Okay. Afternoon, 1:30, breastfed by mom. And his comments are 8 and fell asleep. Well, babies will feel comfortable and go to sleep after that. 4 o'clock, apricot for food, rice cereal with formula. Oh, jar food. So that maybe apricot jar food means a jar of baby food with the apricots usually like cooked and strained, so it's very soft. You could eat it with a small spoon. How about the comments? He likes that. Okay. And 5:20,
The bottle of
1 bottle of breast milk. He drank it all.
drink all. Drink.
Drank all. Drank is a past tense of drink.
Drink.
Okay, let's look at the next category. It's about sleeping. So let's look at sleep. Start time, 9:45. Stop time, 11 o'clock. And comments, He slept in the crib. Slept is a past tense of sleep. How long did he sleep? 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's good. Did he sleep once or twice?
Twice.
One time or two times? Two times, twice. So another one, another nap he took from 1:45 to 3:30. He took a nap on mat. So on the mat. He slept there. One time he slept in the crib, and another time he slept on the mat. For how long? 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay, now the next section is about diaper changes. The time that the child care providers changed his diaper. 8 o'clock, dry, 9:40, wet, red, put on rash cream. So maybe he had a red skin, like rash or uncomfortable. And put on rash cream would be the diaper rash cream to protect him and to soothe his skin. 11:30, his diaper was wet, and we changed it. Again, in the afternoon, at 1:20, he had a BM, a dirty diaper, and we changed it. And at 3:30, a wet diaper, and then 5:30, a wet diaper. Okay. Now, we have notes during the day about meals, sleep, and diaper changes. At the bottom, Kathy, Kevin's teacher, started this note at 2 o'clock, and she wrote more at the end of the day. So she wrote some sentences, and then she came back and wrote more sentences. So these are the notes from the teacher. Welcome to Happy Valley Child Care Center. Kevin had a good day. We went out in the stroller. He clapped his hands. He likes looking at balls. We sang the hello song and 7 days in a week. He was happy. We played peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Can you play peekaboo with me? How do you play peekaboo? Yeah, that was fun. He likes cold teething rings. Maybe he's getting a new tooth now. Tomorrow, please bring sunscreen and a hat. Also, please bring in a family picture. The babies like to look at photos. Who wrote the note? Kathy. Kathy's the teacher in the infant room. Okay, so if you work at a daycare center and you take care of infants, then you need to fill out a daily report like this. All right? Something like this. You need to write down the information about the child. Now on this page, we have the comprehension. I'm going to let you and your partner read the statements to each other. And then you tell each other if the statement is true or false. But one more thing that's important. Please look here. Change a false statement to make it true. Don't just say false. Change the sentence to make it true. For example, if you see the sentence, it says, Kevin Lee is 6 months old, you'll say F for false. Then you'll change it to say Kevin Lee is 8 months old. Are you with me? You understand? So when you talk with your partner, if the sentence is true, you don't need to change it. But if the sentence is false, please change the sentence to make it true. Okay? All right. One moment. I'm going to give you a partner.